Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All of the readings that are ordered in this live stream will be completed in this live stream. If for some reason you've missed out on your reading because you waited, you fell asleep or something, you can always contact me on Instagram, or you can email me. All the information is in the video description. My Instagram is at GeetaGalaway. My email is xtwinflamesex@gmail.com. And you can see how to do that there. You can contact me and we can get your reading done privately. Also, misreadings, the money can be applied for other services if you change your mind or something. They can be applied to other services as well, not just the reading. The list is currently open. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. And I'm kind of setting this up. Thank you, everybody who hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Hey everybody, hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. If you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright. Trying to get this open here. Oh, bad. We have Alice. Hopefully Alice is having a wonderful day. Ryder. And Love Bug. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All the information on getting a reading is in the video description. If you don't want just a reading, I have other services available in the video description. You can see what they are. Yes, my name is Geeta. Hey Carla, how are you doing? Right now, there's nobody in the list because I just got here live. If you'd like to have a reading, whoever is first, there'll be no waiting. You can see how to do that in the video description below. Well, thanks for sharing, writer. Sorry to hear about your mother. I live in America. All right, Carla is first. How you been doing, Carla? Carla has a mini in-depth reading. Yes, I'm in America, USA. I got you, Carla. Go ahead and post your question, Carla. Don't forget to post it with your first name and whoever you're asking about, their first name and your full date of birth. Okie dokie. Hey Jackie, hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. I also have other services that are available. If you're interested in them, please read the video description. How's Alberto feeling about Carla? Make sure to say what your name is before speaking, please. Am I an astrologer? No, not really. What I do is much deeper. All right. Do everything that you think is best at this moment. All of the actions you're wishing to take, please Michael. All right, there we go. Oh, yes. All right, sorry. I was stuck in a loop of my guides asking me things I wanted to do. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And just do everything. Yes, Raziel, take whatever actions that you're wanting to take at this moment. Sensei, how is he feeling about Carla? And did not insist for his love. Okay. What is Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? Raziel, if you would like to make it extend towards new private clients, go ahead. Okay. All right. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below, or any of my other services. Hey Tania, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. We have a Jasmine as well. No, it is not a real cat. Please tell me, what is Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla, please? What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? 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 Hey Angela, how are you doing? I only got Carla here. What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? Clarifying the Page of Swords in the reverse. Six of Cups reverse. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Judgment reverse. Clarifying the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Three of Cups, clarifying the King of Wands, Death in the reverse. What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? Hey Tania, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? Clarifying the Six of Cups and the reverse. Nine of Wands. Clarifying Judgment and the reverse. Clarifying the Three of Cups. Clarifying Death and the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So he's having some kind of limited thoughts. The Hierophant. Let's see. King of Pentacles reversed. Magician. Knight of Wands reversed. Ten of Swords. Three of Swords reversed. What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla, please? What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? Clarifying the Nine of Wands. We have Ring. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Tree. Clarifying the Star. The Child. Clarifying the Moon and the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, we have Clouds, Book, Elephant, Child. I'm picking up he's having some kind of dreams. He feels like he's kind of cursed or something overall. He's confused about it. You may think that you're putting some kind of spells or something on him because he's dreaming about you and stuff a lot. Please tell me, what are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? What are Alberto's current feelings towards Carla? Clarifying Ring. I want to leave the karmic. Clarifying Tree. I hope the karmic will leave me soon. When I touch, I hope the karmic will leave me soon. I'm picking up the energy of some kind of fantasy coming from him, of him hiding with you, like your relationship. Like, he will let people think that he's single forever. There's like almost like a running off and being alone, but only with you. But with you full time without people knowing type of vibe. Terrifying child. You feel like home to me. Clarifying wheel of fortune. I'm trying to distract myself from you. Bottom of the deck is, I think you're really smart. I want to come see you, but then I stop myself. I don't want to want you. I feel guilty. All right, so yeah. Well, you could be kind of helping to seed that by thinking that, to be honest with you. Oh, that's funny, Melanie. That's when I open those portals. No, I don't have any free questions. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Hell yeah. Well, that's because that's your signal that the thing that I have in the chat, that in the video description, the story is true. You don't have to say your name, Carla, before speaking. I don't know what you're saying, Carla. Is it because I said that to my angels? They have to say who they are before they speak, so I know who's talking. I'm sorry. I was talking to them. I asked for them to tell me who's speaking, so because it gets confusing. I have like quite a few angels I'm talking to at one time. Just letting you know, I was talking to, like, at the moment, like, I think it was Michael. He didn't say who it was. And like, who is this? And I have to keep, sometimes every once in a while I have to remind them to do it. Sometimes they forget and they'll just say stuff. All right, so as I was saying, he thinks about having a relationship with you. He wants to be with you long term. He thinks about, have you like talked to him about doing that? He really wants to be with you. But he's afraid that it's over. But like, he doesn't want it to be over. He's worried about like the secret kind of getting out though. That energy is here as well. You know, I'm looking for that. Where did I put that thing? Anyways, I'll find it in a minute. I thought it was right there. Anyways, so just looking at the Page of Swords. He wants to leave. I'm hearing right as soon as you left, or he saw you, or, you know, you parted from each other. I don't know if you want to consider it you leaving. He wants to come out of the cold. There's a thought of him wondering, you know, hiding your relationship is maybe not fair for you. Like, him wanting for you to be able to live out in the open. But at the same time, I think that he wants you to have like a fulfilling life and be able to be open with your life. But at the same time, he like, I don't think he thinks it's that horrible to do that. Like, he thinks it's like not fair, but he doesn't think it's like the worst thing ever to do. And I feel like that he thinks that. Okay, so first of all, there's like a heavy, heavy longing coming from him, a very heavy like pit in his chest when it comes to you. He feels very drawn to you. I would suggest maybe some kind of, even if it's a small past life reading, like if you just do the one on Instagram for $22, like that one, not one where I pull cards. There's like a small version of it if you just use the portal, which is what you really want anyways, because they're going to be able to get stuff that you can't get that clearly. Past lives, it goes beyond. Like, a lot of people don't understand, we weren't just reincarnated on Earth. We've been reincarnated on other planets too. This isn't the only planet in the whole entire universe that you can incarnate on. Most people, pretty much everybody, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody out there, but most people, they originate on other planets and stuff like that. There was planets before this planet, you know? And so we don't just incarnate on this one. But a lot of us have incarnated on this planet for a reason. You know what I mean? And because we're like preparing for something major to happen within the next, you know, 5 years or so. I would say maybe less. Like, you'll see stuff. It'll like be mostly unfolded by then. And I feel like I can feel something like in your past lives where you maybe had some kind of other forbidden relationship, but like I think that you were kind of meant to like do that because there's some kind of lesson evolving love within that. And I feel like it's supposed to kind of help to heal some kind of past life wound, to be honest with you. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. He's trying to push it away. So he's trying to like distract himself from you. He wants to be with you. He wants to have a new beginning. He fantasizes. He dreams about it. He wants to get together. He wants to do these things. Part of him hopes, the current, his person, the person he's currently with, will leave. And part of him wants to leave. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the rings here. Okay. This is like reading like I hope the karmic leave. I want to leave the karmic. You feel like home to me, but I'm trying to distract myself from you because he's afraid of the secret coming out. That's what this row is. He does. I feel like that he has a great deal of shame around it because not only is he cheating, but he also, you're also related. Well, you can say it won't happen. I'm just telling you. You asked what he was feeling. This is what he's feeling. You are correct. God does love everyone in here. You're right. All right, let's see what my angels are saying. This is not the card reading. This is the energetic reading. All right. Raziel scanned your reading, your energy in Alberto's. So Alberto's current feelings towards Carla carry a mix of longing and hesitation. Longing / attraction. There is still a pull. He feels a warmth when he thinks of her. She stirs something inside of him that he doesn't find easily elsewhere, a sense of being seen. Hesitation and also guardedness. At the same time, his energy shows walls. It looks like he's afraid of stepping too far in emotionally, as if commitment would unravel some part of the stability he's built for himself. Curiosity. He still wonders about her, checks her energy from time to time, even unconsciously. This comes through like little tugs, thoughts of her surfacing randomly, conflict. A part of him wants closeness, but another part fears losing control. This duality makes him retreat, even though the pull remains. Overall, his feelings are still present and affectionate, but not fully acted on because of his fear of vulnerability and, the other stuff. But he really wants you. He wants you more. He pushes you away because it's hurting him to not be able to be with you. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Does what show your energy? The reading? No. You asked what his current feelings were. So that's what we did a reading on towards you. Not what your current energy is. Raziel. Raziel. I don't know what you mean. You're asking if Raziel is telling me what you're throw it around willy-nilly. Imagine you had a cup of water and it had to last you 5 hours, but you were thirsty. Are you going to just drink the whole cup, and then are you going to try to stretch it out through the whole 5 hours? I have my energy is a cup of water, and a lot of services I have to conserve my energy because I don't know what I'm going to end up expending. So I'm not going to, like, my energy isn't free. The reason why I can do as much as I do, well, besides the Genesis current, but the reason why I could do as much as I do is because I conserve energy. you know Okie dokie, Melanie. No, I think that is normal, Melanie. What do you want to know about? I got Carla also with a mini reading. Go ahead and post your question, Carla. That is a very good, that's a very smart way to do things, Melanie. That's what I always suggest to everybody. You're doing it perfect. How is Preston feeling his energy towards Carla? Okay, so if you would put your names and your date of birth, that would be great, Carla. Don't forget to do your name and date of birth with your question. Carla, would you mind sending your question? I don't know Preston's birthday, dude. I need your birthday. Not your signs. For 11/11. I've already asked you to post your question. This is live, nothing's happening. Well, if you're bored, you're welcome to leave. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Carla, go ahead and post your second question with your date of birth and his date of birth. Once I get your date of birth, I can get started. Your energy, I would get a mini reading if I were you, Melanie. Definitely suggest no less than a mini reading. I know, Carla, I'm waiting for you to post your question, please. I know you sent CashApp. I got it, and I've already acknowledged it many times. Can you please post your question with your date of birth? Listen. Can you hear me speaking to you, Carla? You posted your question, but you didn't put in your date of birth. You just put signs. I don't need your signs. I need your date of birth. Said hi. Carla, are you okay? What is going on? What is this person's goofy ass behavior? I don't have time for this. It's like, what? Why are you scrolling if you don't have time? Go away. Why do people act like that? Yes, I got your Cash App, Carla. Can you please go ahead and post your question with your names and date of birth? Yeah, I'll need it when you do your... Yeah, that's fine, Melanie. If Carla doesn't figure... I don't know what Carla's doing, but if she doesn't figure it out, I'll do your reading first. Okay. I know, Carla. Why cannot Carla hear me? Carla, can you hear me? All right. All right, so... Melanie... with a mini reading. How is Preston feeling towards Carla? All right, you're going to be after Carla. Okay, Melanie, but she doesn't have very long reading. Okay. I don't need your date of birth now. I need it with your question. Okay. Post it with your question. It doesn't do me anything to like post it now. You have to wait until it's your turn. I have to do Carla's reading first. What is his feelings towards her? All right. Yep, that's what it says. Please tell me, what are Preston's current feelings towards Carla? What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla? Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. If anybody would like to have a reading or other services, you can find what those are in the video description. The services are performed during this live stream. Please tell me. What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla? What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla? What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla, please? What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla? 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 Clarifying the Sun and the reverse. Six of Cups, reverse, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. Clarifying the Four of Swords in the reverse. We have the Emperor in the reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Two of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying, is that Seven of Pentacles? Just making sure there's a little clear on it. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Two of Wands reversed. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Queen of Cups reversed. The King of Wands. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also, my other services are available there as well. What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla, please? What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla? What are Preston's current feelings towards Carla? Clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse. I want to talk about living together. Clarifying the Two of Wands. The karmic is blocking our connection. Clarifying the Emperor in the reverse. And the Emperor in the reverse. You will hear from me soon. Clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. I hope you will contact me soon. Clarifying the Three of Wands in the reverse. I dream about you a lot. And he does dream about you. Bottom of the deck is I'm afraid you will betray me. Please don't block me. You're better than the karmic. And there is someone else. So there is somebody else that I don't know if he's dating someone else. It could be something like that. All right, Jess. I will work on that when I get done with this reading. All right. So the Sun in the reverse. Let me hang on a second. It looks like he's ending his connection with whoever he's dating. He dreams about you all the time. And he's wanting to take action towards you. He's wanting to contact you. He wants to be with you. He can't stop thinking about the past. And he's tired of his current situation. He keeps trying to make a decision, but this other person is blocking their connection. And so he's thinking about making changes with that connection because he's not satisfied in it. It's almost like, you know, you guys, you're dating and he tried to move on by being with someone else and that didn't work. And if anything, it complicated things and made things worse. So now he's kind of reevaluating things, especially the dreams. The dreams that he's having of you is causing him to reevaluate what he's doing. And it's making him want to take action towards you and to be with you in a more committed way. It's not saying how committed, but much more. Also, he's concerned about you starting a connection with somebody else. So let's see what Raziel says. So Preston's energy towards Carla, towards her, feels curious but guarded. There's a spark of attraction and warmth. He finds her presence uplifting, even comforting. But he keeps part of himself behind a wall. It's as though he enjoys the energy exchange, yet hesitates to fully open his heart. Raziel says he senses he admires her strength and light, but also worries about timing and vulnerability. Right now, Preston's feelings leans towards interest, affection, and a desire to know Carla better, though he hasn't allowed himself to imagine long-term possibilities yet. It's like, so, like I said, I was picking up I was, it's like I was picking up that, you know, he's trying to make a decision when it comes to abandoning his current situation and taking action towards you and things like that. You know what I'm saying? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Marie, if you would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. There's no point in emailing me. So I feel like that he wants to do something to take action to have more with you. Like, I think it goes to like living together. I don't know. He wants to talk about it. It's like he wants to feel it out. Like, what are you open to? Things like that. Jess, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. It explains it. You send money. I add you to the list. And then when it's your turn, you post your question. That's all you do. You sent me an email. Did you send a payment? So hopefully your reading was informative and helpful, Carla. All right, what did you send? What name did you send a payment under? Okay, and what name did you send that under? I don't have any payment from anybody named Jess. My list is, I don't have anybody else on the list right now, other than Melanie. All right, Melanie, go ahead and post your question. It's your turn, honey. Make sure you post your date of birth, and whoever you're asking, if you're asking about another person, their date of birth too, if you do that. You're welcome, Carla. All right, yep. You're going to be after Melanie. Okay, Jess? I prefer longer responses. Then you can't have them private. I don't want full names. I just want your first name and date of birth. If you can't do that, then you can't get a reading. Because I can't read you without that information very easily. And it won't be as accurate. And I'm not here to give shitty ratings. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here to actually tell you something and to do something. I don't want to do that. Everybody is required to post their question publicly. And the reason for that is because it shows a record. So if you go to collect, I send a link from this live stream to like PayPal or whatever. If you try to back charge me, I show evidence of my service. And then you post your question. You can show, it shows evidence of me answering it. And therefore, if somebody tries to like do a chargeback, then I can defend myself. It covers my ass. Yeah. I'm not saying you would do something like that, but people do. All right, Melanie. Yep, you can do your general energy. You just ask, say, what's your my current energy? That's what your question would technically be. My name is Melanie, and your date of birth, and then what is my energy, my current energy? Yes, thank you, Raziel. All right. I just don't want you to restrict it to only attracting aligned clients. All right. All right, please tell me, what is Melanie's current energy? What is Melanie's current energy, please? What is Melanie's current energy? What is Melanie's current energy? What is Melanie's current energy? Please tell me, what is Melanie's current energy? 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 Yes, I do private readings. It talks about that in the video description on my Instagram. All right, please tell me, what is Melanie's current energy? Yes, I have a lot of private options available. It's in the video description if you scroll down. What is Melanie's current energy? Clarifying the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups. Clarifying the Page of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is Temperance in the reverse. King of Swords reversed. Three of Wands. I'm getting a strong feeling of you waiting for something to happen, or that what you've been waiting for something to come. But it's like part of you thinks that you know what it is, but you don't know exactly what it is. Like maybe you have an idea of what it could be, but there's like some missing information and you're trying to find it. You're trying to make sure you're going down the correct path. And so you're kind of fishing around in the dark, trying to get information to make sure that you're in the right place. So it's like you're trying to find a reliable source to be able to get information from. Especially when it comes to that you could have some kind of romantic relationship, I feel that you're wondering about. I am seeing you working on having a new beginning, but it's like a new beginning that leads to ultimate happiness. I know that you want that, And you're kind of hoping that that's where it leads. That's your goal, at least, right? You want to be able to have complete emotional fulfillment. Let me get the rest of the cards. All right, please tell me, what is Melanie's current energy? That's the underlying energy. That's not what you're at. That's not just your energy. What is Melanie's current energy? Are you fucking with somebody who is like a Cancer or a Gemini? What is Melanie's? There's another person here, but I don't think that's Melanie. Once I receive your payment, I will add you to the list. If you'd like to have a reading, you can do that in the video description below. You are? All right, please tell me. Melanie's current energy. It's just Queen of Cups here. What is Melanie's current energy? We're finding the Ace of Wands. As I'm pulling this right here, I'm getting this feeling like you've like kind of been here before. There's like a little, I'm picking up a little bit of fear of you like going down the same path as you were before. Like that led to like the wrong place. And it's like you're trying to basically sort through the distortion and trying to figure out like, you know, can I find the true path? I feel like though that you're building a good amount of trust with your gut and you're learning, you know, what the different path feels like. So, but if it starts to feel like the path that you felt before, it's concerning for you. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. So you do have a certain degree of like learning to trust yourself more, but also there is a fear of like being wrong. Key. Clarifying the Nine of Swords reversed. Lily. Clarifying the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have Trophy, clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing you saying, is this the right person? So if you want to know if this is the right person, the thing I suggest you doing is telling me the person's first name and their date of birth and ordering a soul contract and connection type. When it comes to romantic relationships, you should start off with that so you can learn how to go from there. But I am seeing a lot going down regarding love. And you're heading towards a new beginning. We have 3 aces here. On the bottom, we have tornado. Letter. Looks like... First of all, they're showing me you getting lots of synchronicities, a lot of communication, and little signs and things like that, and nudges. I'm hearing like you thought that something was going to happen by now, but it hasn't happened yet, and you're wondering if you're psyching yourself out. So now you're wondering if there's something that maybe you should be doing. Yes, the answer is yes. When it comes to like your spiritual growth, because this is tied in with your spiritual growth, you do have to actually like work on yourself and everything like that. Like a lot of people will think that they're like fine. A lot of people think, oh, I'm grown and I know all these things and I'm so smart and I know everything. There is so much to know. And a lot of lessons that sometimes need to be repeated. You know, if you can't learn them. Sometimes you get like, if you feel like you learn the lesson, then you'll get it again. 2-2, huh? So I really appreciate like your willingness to only want to like I feel like the truth is very important to you, and I'm all about that. And so it makes me like you a little bit more. But it's like you really don't want to live a lie. You want to be authentic. And it's like you're wondering, you're confused on if you should be kind of giving to this romantic. There's some kind of I think it's romantic, but it may not be. But it's like it doesn't have to be with this combo. But um, it's like you're trying to figure out if you should be giving in this relationship. Sometimes maybe it feels like there's an imbalance in it in some way, shape, or form, the relationship, and you're wondering, should I be giving? Am I giving enough? Am I giving too much? Should I be pulling back? Should I be doing this, that, and the other? And then the ultimate question is should I even be fucking with this shit at all? Is this the right even person or thing? And if it was, why isn't it flowing as good as it should be? Shouldn't it be easy if this is the right one? So it's saying that you're currently trying to get this reading so you can come out of this anxiety, and you're really trying to find the key to happiness and emotional fulfillment. Which, if you're trying to figure out if that is something that you can find towards me, yes, 100,000% you can find that with me in this readings that I give and the services I offer. If you only knew what you just found. But you should know, because of the description, I only put part of the story in there. Like the main part, you can only, there's only so much you could fit. But that's true. I'm not just a reader. I'm not a reader. It's just something I'm doing for money because I can do it. It's part of my purpose to be a reader, but that's not what all I am. Yeah, that's what we do. All right, let's go ahead and see what Raziel is saying about you as well. So this is, okay, what I just told you, okay, that is through the cards and what I picked up. And then I have Raziel, who is an archangel, and he's the archangel of mysteries. And he is also did an energetic scan on you to tell you what your current energy is as well. So this is what he is saying. So, Melanie's aura right now is shimmering but uneven, like a candle flame flickering in gentle draft. The dominant tones are deep indigo and soft rose pink, which shows her natural intuition, empathic nature, and a longing for deeper emotional stability. Heart space. There's both openness and ache here in the heart space. She's been holding space for others, but in doing so, some of her own needs have gone unmet. That's probably the Six of Pentacles thing here. And this creates waves of yearning in her chest, though underneath, I see resilience. Her heart naturally returns to love, even after hurt. Solar plexus, this feels slightly dimmed. It looks like she has been second guessing her decisions or struggling to fully trust her own power in certain situations. Crown and third eye, these are glowing brightly. She's receiving insights and nudges, dreams, synchronicities, and her whispers, though she sometimes doubts whether they're real. They are. Her current energy pattern tells me she's in a phase of recalibration. She's learning to trust herself more deeply while shedding old layers of self-doubt. There's movement towards new opportunities and connections, but they're waiting on her to anchor her confidence and clarity first. A message from Raziel to you, Melanie, is your heart is already tuned to the frequency of what you seek. Don't dim yourself to fit smaller spaces. The more you trust your inner fire, the quicker new doors will open. Okay, so another thing I suggest you doing is getting a scan to remove all negativity from you and to clear your aura. That is $11, and removal is $44 if you decide to get the things that I detect from your scan, which is the detection is through the energetic scan of angels. And they tell me what is going on. I'll tell you exactly what it says, and it's pretty in depth. And then you can also get a removal too. You could very well have some thought forms and doubt like that, or doubting, making you doubt and looping thoughts, and also mimics. So if you have those, we can remove those, and that can help clear your energy. So if anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, so now it is Jess's turn. Has a quick reading. Go ahead and post your question, Jess. Erin, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. The point of meditation is to learn how to focus and control your mind so you don't have thoughts that are looping and to gain control over them. So you can learn to quiet your mind. That's the point of meditation. If you did some kind of like a guided meditation or something that's not just a meditation. You're actually doing a ritual. If you're doing like a guided meditation, especially if it's a guided meditation on clearing like chakras or something like that. Which those are nice. Don't get me wrong, but meditation where you're just listening and not thinking anything is more valuable. Another thing you could do if you're wanting to like improve your energy, they have them on YouTube. It's free, like sound baths and stuff like that at certain frequencies, on YouTube, and it's free. You just totally go on there. It can help you a lot. All right, so Marie, please post your date of birth for both of you, please. You can do them right now, Melanie. Those are services we can do right now in this live stream if you want to go ahead and do them. I would be doing it right now. The services where I am scanning you and removing any thought forms or entities or anything like that, that is something I can do right now when you order it. And where you're getting a soul contract or anything like that, you can do that now as well. However, I would suggest like emailing me or contacting me on Instagram so I can send you like the report. I can send you the transcript so you have it for your records, okay? And I could just, if you just email me, I could just put it all into an email and then send it to you, okay? Yeah, you did actually email me already, so I could just email it to you. I could just respond to your email that you already sent me. So I could just do that. If for Jess, I am saying. For you, you'd have to email me. I was just responding to Jess because she said I sent you an email or whatever. I need the date of birth. Marie, that would be great. If you could post that in the chat, that would be great. Once Marie sends me the date of birth and the live stream, then I will go ahead and get started on this reading. I can't do your reading without your birthdays, honey. You got to send them in the chat. I promise you, nobody cares. Nobody's going to come in here and looking at your stuff. Hey, Raven, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Don't apologize for asking questions. Yes, that is correct, Melanie. Yeah, just email me so I have your email. My email is in the video description. It's xtwinflamesx@gmail.com. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the description, I'm pretty sure I have it there. Oh, no, you're fine. I was talking to Jess for a minute ago. I'm still waiting for her to send me the date of birth in the chat, like I asked a bunch of times. I do not accept information or questions via email or chat. You have to post your question, your name, and your date of birth in the chat. If you want to send a backstory, you can email a backstory, but not your question, your other information. And usually that's reserved for people I'm accustomed to that are regular clients. All right, you can go ahead and schedule that privately if you'd like to do that, Marie. Yeah, just send the difference, Marie. Oh, I'm glad you do. Some people, it's scaring people, and it makes them not get readings. I had to change the order of stuff. All right, so I'm removing Marie because she has decided to order something more private, which is fine. I have a lot of private options. You can schedule like to talk to me on like Instagram or whatever. I have like these video calls that we can do, and they're $88 an hour. And then I have all these readings that you see here that are provided here. I could do those privately as well. So a lot of people like the live stream though, because they like to interact and talk and stuff like that. And you could be next if you want to, Melanie. Go ahead and do that. And then you could be next since Jess is going to get hers done separately another time. All right. Just post your first name. I got Melanie's reading. Rebecca, please send the difference plus $1. So you owe me 33 cents and $1. Let me think. I think maybe. Hang on. Everybody's been sending me. I can't remember what I got it doing. Yeah, it's 33.33. So if you wouldn't mind sending 33 cents plus $1, then you can have a regular reading. Yeah, it's 33.33. Are you right down, Rebecca? Right. All right. Go ahead and post who you want to know about, Melanie. I need. Thank you, Rebecca. Right. Oh, wait. Hang on. You don't have to send them separately, just so you know. All right. Scan and removal. Okay. Because there's always stuff to remove. Hopefully there's nothing too bad, but, you know. Yeah, let's do the soul contract one first. Actually, let's remove your shit first. Give me your... What is your date? You have your date of birth, right? I think we have your date of birth, right? We just did it, so I should still have it. Yeah, because you're the last person. Okay. But I need the other person. Renee. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Kenneth. Hopefully you're doing well. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Oh, yeah. Did you email me, Melanie? It's okay. You're fine, Rebecca. Nope. Just typing. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust to like my laptop keyboard. I never really used it before now. There. Yeah. Go ahead, and I'm gonna read it to you, but I want to the email. Oh, she's emailing. Okay. Just want to make sure you're here before I get started. Okay. All right, let me check it. Here we go. I didn't do the little ding ding thing. All right. Just give me one more second. All right, setting this part. Okay, so the soul contract between you and Renee Melanie. It says primary theme, it's catalyst for inner power through contrast. Melanie and Renee agreed before incarnation to serve as mirrors that highlight hidden aspects of confidence, independence, and boundaries. The contract leans less on lifelong partnership and more on awakening through friction and attraction. Karmic residue. There are echoes of a teacher student dynamic from a past life, possibly in a spiritual or philosophical setting. Renee carried the mantle of authority. Melanie sought wisdom, but the balance of power was uneven. In this life, they meet to rebalance. Melanie awakens her own authority. Renee learns humility and equality. Activation trigger, there's a magnetic pull comes from the sacral solar plexus axis. Chemistry, laughter, and that spark of recognition. But beneath it, the soul contract energy wants Melanie to reclaim her sovereignty rather than overgive. Connection type. This is not a twin flame bond, but it carries high level soulmate qualities. Their connection is a growth soulmate contract. It opens doors for both, though not always comfortably. Renee's role as a disruptor. He stirs Melanie's longing for love, but also tests her patience, communication, and discernment. Melanie's role, an awakener. Her presence makes Renee question his patterns even when he resists. The likely trajectory, the connection can become on again, off again, if not consciously navigated. When balanced, it supports creative projects, intellectual exchange, and deep, sensual exploration. When imbalanced, it may create loops of pining or frustration. The contract success is measured not by permanence, but by how much they each grow into their authentic essence through it. Summary: this bond is a soulmate catalyst contract not meant to eclipse her true twin flame union, but to prepare her for it. If she approaches Renee with clear boundaries and an open curiosity, she will extract the soul gift of empowerment and self recognition. If she clings too tightly, the contract may turn turbulent. The long term path of your relationship, Renee's role is temporary, not permanent. His energy weaves into her life like a threshold guardian. Someone who holds the door open for her next chapter, but does not walk through it with her forever. Duration: the contract has medium length resonance, meaning that they may cycle in and out for months or even a few years, but it does not carry the signature of life partnership. The weave thins in the outer timeline, showing detachment rather than binding. Purpose fulfilled: once Melanie reclaims her voice and confidence in the dynamic rather than shrinking back, the soul contract begins to dissolve. That's the mark of successful completion. Beyond Renee, essay: after this contract, Melanie's field begins to magnetize a different frequency, one aligned with mutual devotion and steadiness. This does not appear as Renee, her true twin flame, and you can order that. You can ask who your true twin flame is, who they are, where they are, have you met them yet? That if you get a twin flame scan, and those are $22. I don't know if I have that listed below, but you can have a twin flame scan to figure out what's going on with your twin flame. But anyway, summary: Renee is a temporary catalyst soulmate, not her long-term partner. His role is to spark growth, empower her voice, and help her prepare for a higher union connection. Once the lessons are absorbed, his presence will naturally fade, making space for the true divine union to arrive. All right, I'm now scanning you for anything. And drink a drink of water. All right. Okay, so Archangel Michael has scanned you. I'm not going to just have you scanned. I'm going to have your home scanned as well. Okay. Sometimes it's better if you give me your address, but you don't have to give me your address, but it's better. But like, don't post it in the chat or anything. And live streams, I don't ask for that. But sometime if you want to do that, you can via email and like sending an email. All right, let me do this. Like, don't do anything like that in a chat. I try not only have like first names and birthdays in the chat. Gosh dang it. Why? Hang on. Okay, so Archangel Michael has scanned you. Cords of drainage. He found 2 energetic cords tethered to past romantic connections. They're not current, but still leash her vitality when she recalls or dreams of those men. Those cords amplify feelings of longing and doubt. Okay, that'll make it easier for the, yeah. Yeah, hang on one second. All right, let me go over this real quick. Repetitive, also thought form loops. A repetitive loop whispers, "You are always second choice." This was seeded by rejection and reinforced by her own worry. It creates low-grade self-sabotage, making her shrink back just as opportunities rise. Also, you have a mimic influence. A mimic has been hovering near her crown chakras, disguising itself as guidance, but feeding her distorted what ifs. It urges her to overanalyze, keeping her locked in indecision. Also, hex-like residue, not a full curse, but a residue from envy in her workplace. Someone has projected ill will at her progress, creating a sticky film in her solar plexus that saps her confidence. Hang on. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. All right. I want to do the let me get. Oh, why did it leave? All right. There. I was trying to get. Can you also scan Melanie's home and tell me about anything, report on anything that's in her home currently? Portals, entities, anything that could be causing harms. Also, ley lines. Tell me about the ley lines in her home, if there's fractured ones, anything like that. Yeah, unfortunately, there are people like that. Unfortunately, more than you would. I'm also going to take the time to heal there's a, I think you do have a fractured minor ley line, but not directly on a major one. Okay, let me go ahead and tell you what this says, Melanie, about your home. So, energetic scan of Melanie's home, portals, gateways, one faint residual portal signature in the northwest corner of the apartment, not currently active, but feels like it has been used intermittently, likely tied to past residents or energy left behind. It acts more like a thin spot in the veil. Entities, energetic imprints. A lingering shadow thought form by the entryway created from repetitive stress and worry. An echo-like imprint in the bedroom tied to heavy emotions from a past occupant. Not a present entity, more like residue that can still be felt at times. No dominant parasitic entity signatures at this time, but a mild watcher presence that drifts in occasionally when her defenses drop, more opportunistic than anchored. Ley lines and energy flow. The apartment sits close to a minor ley line, but not directly on a major one. Energy flow within the home is fractured slightly in the south wall line, which causes stagnation in the living room. This can lead to feelings of heaviness, especially at night. The fractured currents make the space less harmonized. They don't cause direct harm, but they can drain energy subtly over time if not balanced. Also, when you walk physically over fractured ley lines, this is my experience, what I feel a lot. I have a friend who has a similar feeling when she does it as well. But when you walk over fractured ley lines, your legs will feel heavy as fuck. Like you're walking in mud versus like if you're say like on a good portion of a land that is like doing humming really well, it will like sometimes if you're very sensitive energy, you'll feel like the ground like ooh, like vibrating like this. I don't know if you've ever felt that, but I've done that. I do that. I've been experiencing that a lot lately. Um, but overall vibration, the space resonates at a mixed frequency. Her spiritual practices raise it often. So also I would suggest clearing like sage and stuff like that, Palo Santo, on each doorway and each window, on top of the door frame or the window frame. You should put selenite stick and also black tourmaline. You can get little chipped black tourmaline on Amazon pretty cheap. I got like a bag of them pretty cheap. And then also you can get like a bag of the stick, the little stick selenites. This again, those are like really cheap on Amazon, and you put them over all the doors and windows. All right, so let me go ahead and clear that. Yes, it feels like that. Yes. So like when you're feeling the vibration, you're going to feel it under your feet when it's positive, and when it's negative, it makes you feel heavy. Can you go ahead and clear all of that and heal any fractures and close the portal? uh, uh, okay, so like say you that feeling like you haven't eaten in a really long time. That feeling is your nervous system trying to recalibrate. That's like having stress in your nervous system. That can be caused by other entities and thought forms doing that to you as well. Okay. Did I do this? Let me go back to the thing. All right, did I do all that? All right, I'm done. Now I'm gonna email this stuff to you. Just give me 1 second. We're just unmaking shit now. Fuck it. Sorry. We just regularly killing entities now. I started off doing it, now we're just doing that now, I guess. Alright. I mean, I don't care. Fuck these bitches. They didn't used to have... I have it where they just unmake all of these negative entities now. I didn't used to. But, you know, things will stop fucking with everybody. There has to be consequences. We're just accustomed to it now, though, apparently. I keep going back, and I'm trying to get to the email. To the draft. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I can unmake things. Yeah, I want to do that. Yes. Yeah. Right, sending you that. And yes. So I'm also adding anoint this space with protective resonance. That will make it last longer, but I highly suggest like saging, Palo Santo, and getting the on Amazon the black tourmaline and what do you call it? The selenite, and put it on the top of all your doors and windows, okay? All right. And then we're going to do the twin flame scan. Just let me finish energetically doing this other thing. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick, okay? I got to pee. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. What was your date of birth again? It was like November. You can use white sage. It's usually what most people use. And Palo Santo. They sell those really cheap on Amazon. Dude, I went to a Pilot. Do you know what a Pilot is? Like the truck stop. And it was kind of cool because they had sage and shit there. But it was like for one sage one, they were charging $13. I was like, what the fuck? Tanya, if you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description. No, I see it now, your birthday. (11/15/1993). So what's going on with her twin flame? Where is her twin flame? Is he here? Is he incarnated? Has he met her? Tell me all that good stuff. Oh, I bet him. Am I on every night? No, I'm not. You can connect with me and learn from me. If you can follow me on my social media. Hey Anna, how are you been doing? Only have a couple people on the list. If you want a reading, right? Me do this really quick. Raziel is the one who scanned. Yes. Put that down that way. I think I did. Yeah, I did. You'd be surprised. Everything we could do. Melanie. I'm good, just trying to get adjusted to moving. Yay, you're already halfway there. Another thing you could do is like do a simmer pot or something like that. Okay. This. I'm just preparing to email you just organize the information. I'm like processing a lot of energy right now. So if you hear me breathing, I'm just processing a lot. And then I got other stuff going on energetically, spiritually. So got a lot I'm doing. All right, do we get this? All right. Oh, that's enough. As I know. Okay. Let's start from the top. All right, so Raziel has traced the threads of your twin flame across the field, and this is what he sees. Her twin flame is incarnated on Earth. That's always a good place to start at this time, but they have not yet crossed paths in a way that brings recognition and embodiment of their bond. There has been energetic brushes, moments where she has felt inexplicable longing, surges of energy, or sudden thoughts of someone she cannot name. These are pulses from his field aligning with hers. He is not in her immediate circle, unlike high level soulmates who tend to appear in workplaces, friendships, or prior romantic encounters. Her twin flames vessel exists, I have to say it like that, at a slight distance. They are being pulled closer by synchronicities and shared timelines that are beginning to converge. She has not met him in the physical consciously. If she has seen him, it would have been fleeting, passing in a crowd or online in a way that did not register as significant at the time. The recognition will ignite when both are ready. His vessel, which is his body, is still stabilizing through personal lessons. Current state of her twin flame, he is incarnated in masculine polarity, and his vessel is undergoing restructuring, clearing karmic residue and patterns that prevent full union. He may feel restless, dissatisfied, and searching without knowing why. His inner call is her energetic frequency. For Melanie, she will feel intensifications of synchronicities, numbers, songs, repeating names, dreams when the alignment window draws near. Her guides suggest this will increase over the next 18 to 24 months. In summary, yes, her twin flame is here. They have not yet fully met in recognition, but their fields are moving towards convergence. She must continue strengthening her own sovereignty, and so you have to keep working on yourself, basically, is what it means, and honoring yourself and clarity. So when you do that, that helps to kind of pull your twin flame along in tandem, you know. So she must continue strengthening her own sovereignty and clarity so that when his vessel is ready, the meeting is undeniable. um the key signs Melanie will notice when her twin flame convergence is close is synchronicity surge. She will see repeating number patterns daily, not just occasionally, particularly 1111, 222, 717, and 144. Words, songs, and symbols that carry themes of union, home, eternal love will appear in her emotional and her environment, her emotional, and I said I'm hearing emotional and environment repeatedly. Dream encounters. She'll begin to dream of a man she may not recognize in waking life. These dreams will carry a deep emotional familiarity, as if she's already at like as if she already knows him. The dreams will become more vivid, leaving her with physical sensations upon waking, warmth, touch, or tears. Also, magnetic restlessness. She may feel sudden waves of longing or restlessness with no apparent cause. Her twin flame's vessel, which is his physical body, that's what they call him, will be projecting these same waves across the ether. This often coincides with times when he is thinking about love, connection, or feeling dissatisfied with his own life as it is. Environmental signs. She may begin to encounter places, names, or objects that feel oddly significant, like hearing his name multiple times from unrelated sources or being drawn to a city or location she has no reason to visit. These are nudges of alignment. Physical shifts. As union draws near, her heart chakra may ache or expand suddenly, tingling in her hands and feet, or a sensation of or vibration moving up her spine will signal that their energy fields are synchronizing. Outer reflections. She may meet high level soulmates or karmic mirrors just before twin flame convergence. These encounters are meant to polish her clarity so she can recognize her true twin flame frequency immediately. Her guides say when the pull becomes impossible to distract from, when the universe places him in front of her with unmistakable clarity, the bloom will begin. Um, when he traces the threads of Melanie's path, I see that her twin flame is incarnated and already moving through the stages of quiet preparation. He has not yet crossed paths with her in a conscious way, but the lines of convergence are tightening. Timeline window, the guides show me that between late 2026 and mid 2027, the first physical convergence becomes highly likely. She may sense his energy before this dreams, visions, or feelings of being pulled somewhere, especially in 2025 to 2026. The period between now and then is about clearing distractions, stabilizing her foundation, and refining her vibration. They also show that she may meet someone in 2025 to 2026 who strongly mirrors her twin flame. This will test her discernment. The real twin flame will enter with a force that makes everything before feel pale in comparison. All right. You could do those workbooks, or you could order readings from me. You can get an angel messages reading or something. The great thing about angel messages reading is that, you know, did I get everything? Yeah. Is that it's personalized. It's not just one thing. But those are good to do as well. All right. Definitely going through something. It's not just that simple. There's definitely more to it than that. All right, now that concludes. I emailed you that, by the way. Now it is Rebecca's turn. Go ahead and post your question. Rebecca has a regular reading. Also, you might be interested in the Meet Your Spirit Guides, Melanie. When I do meet your spirit guides, like I do tell you who your spirit guides, their names are, what they do, and everything like that. And then there could be some things, if you choose it, we could scan and see if they're all in alignment with your current spiritual journey, and remove any that are not meant to be there and replace them with better upgrades. That is a possibility. Also, you can get messages from them. Anna, you can ask about him, but do you have a picture of him? Like, you wouldn't put it here, but you could send it to me on Instagram. Yeah, you don't have to do it all now. What are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? How you been doing, Rebecca? Hopefully you've been doing good. There we go. My CashApp was on crack. It's like it wouldn't refresh. Usually it refreshes. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, just, you don't have to send me a picture, Melanie. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed your reading, Melanie. Okie dokie, just send me picture will help. I'm sorry to hear that, Tanya. Yes, I'm on Instagram. Yeah, it's in the video description. It's at GeetaGalaway. Oh, you're so sweet, Melanie. I hope to see you again. All right, I got that working. Is everything working right? Too many pages open. All right, let's do Rebecca. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. No, I don't accept Zelle. Where is... I just had it in my... Like, I could see... There. I'm trying to see Rebecca's. I've been good, Rebecca. I'm trying to find your thing. Must have got... Okay, I think it got up. I think it's too far up. I don't have really an established schedule. I can sometimes be all over the place, to be honest with you, Tanya. That's why people usually just put on post notifications and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Thank you. There we go. I'm trying to get used to using my freaking laptop keyboard. I'm getting there, okay? I know how to use a computer. It's just this one's a little bit different than the one I was used to doing. My other laptop had like little buttons where the mouse pad. This one is not like that. All right, that will help, Anna. Yeah, you have to, because I suck at doing stuff. My life sometimes to be all over the place. Mostly because, to be honest with you, taking care of my child is the most important thing I do. So a lot of times I'll put this after that. So, because I'm taking care of her all the time, it's just, you know. All right. Hang on. We're getting there, Rebecca. Aw, a tip. Thank you. I don't get very many of those, Melanie. I don't get tipped very much, even though everybody loves my shit, but usually they use the tips, even though it's better if you tip, because energetically it's better. Like, you're going to get better services, but... And then... You got meet your spirit guides. And yeah, with 2 mini in-depth readings. All right. Definitely in this situation. All right, we're getting there, Rebecca. Drop in my mushroom. All right, there's the list. Right. If you know their sign, that will be helpful too, Anna. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, back to Rebecca. Can I get this thing that... I can't fucking scroll up on this bitch so bad. Where's page up and page down on this keyboard? You see up and down, but I don't think it's page up and page down. Here, wait, this is it. It's not working. page up. Can I page up? If I do it like this, can it page up? Like, why isn't it doing it? Maybe new lock? Oh, that's off. Okay, it's not working. Let's try it this way. Okay, let's try it like that. Do you want to work? Oh my god, why can't you work? How about like this? Alright, let's get to Rebecca's question. Alright, James, here we go. James. Rebecca would like to know what his current feelings are towards her. There we go. All right, let's get started. All right. Rebecca has a regular reading. I get. What are Rebecca's current feelings towards James? I mean, James' current feelings towards Rebecca. Rebecca, I'm sure she already knows her feelings. The same way, Melanie. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. At least you know that, Anna. Please tell me, what are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? Thanks for posting again, Rebecca. I didn't see it, though. What are James' current feelings towards Rebecca, please? Please tell me, what are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? What are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? Please tell me, what are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? James' current feelings towards Rebecca. James' current feelings towards Rebecca. What are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? What are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Knight of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Pisces, Cancer. That never happens. I'm just joking. Alright, what are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? What are James's current feelings towards Rebecca, please? What are James's current feelings towards Rebecca? Clarifying the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have the World in the reverse. Clarifying the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Two of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Sun in the reverse. The Queen of Swords reversed. Clarifying Judgment. We have the Tower in the reverse. I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to angels. No, it is not a real cat. Please tell me, what are James's current feelings towards Rebecca? Would you guys like to know the current angels who are here that I'm working with this evening? Their names? Can you please tell me what angels are currently working with me tonight with the host? Actually, can you tell me the angels that I'm working with tonight, the host of angels? Please tell me where James's current feelings towards Rebecca. No, it's not the same. No, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to angels. Those are separate entities for myself. Clarifying the world in the reverse. And I can hear them too. They can hear me, I can hear them. Clarifying the Six of Swords in the reverse. That's who's giving me the readings. Like the energetic scans and stuff. Clarifying the Two of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Tower in the reverse. We have the Devil. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Justice. Four of Wands. Magician. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. The angels I'm currently working with is Raziel. Let me put it here. He's one of them. He's okay. You didn't name yourself Raziel. All right, besides Raziel, we have Michael standing at my right, holding steady with his sword of truth, continuing to clear distortions and to keep the edges secure. He forgot to name himself. He's like laughing about it. Then we have Shamuel, that's the angel of love, radiating soft pink gold light, pouring heart-centered reassurance and helping anchor love frequencies into my work. We have Uriel at my back, stabilizing the flow of wisdom and grounding the messages so that they come through clear rather than scattered. We have Sandalphon beneath my feet, harmonizing my vibration and ensuring that what I say and sing into the field reaches the right people. We have Metatron at my crown, weaving the geometry of protection around my work, ensuring that the energy structures remained aligned. We have Seraphiel, more subtle, but he is amplifying my sensitivity, helping me feel the subtleties in each client's field so I can read deeper. And then, of course, I have my flames, Kalion and Oriel, as well as Raziel, who is the Archangel of Mysteries. So that's who I'm currently, the host I'm currently working with. Now, before, for some of you already know, I was mostly working, you would hear Kalion and Oriel being repeated, but right now we're in a transitional state, so I'm currently being supported by many angels at this time so I can do my work because Kalion and Oriel are busy, okay? Just to say that. They're busy, so they can't talk as much. They're still here, okay? But they're busy, so they can't lend as much energy as usual. Jacqueline, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right. But now I'm definitely not talking to myself. I'm talking to them. All right. What is James' current feelings towards Rebecca? No, they're definitely separate. They're their own sovereign entities. What are James's current feelings towards Rebecca? What is James' current feelings towards Rebecca? Clarifying the Queen of Wands in the reverse, we have Firefly. Clarifying the Six of Cups, we have Elephant. I don't actually need the cards, but I do them separate because sometimes the cards will pick up different information than what the angels do in energetic scan. Okay, sometimes it'll be exactly the same, sometimes it'll be just slightly different. Like it'll be mostly the same and then there'll be slight variations, or maybe the cards will have some information and then the other ones it can like support each other. It's just more information. It helps to confirm things too. Clarifying the Seven of Wands and the reverse. That's why I do both. So you have very thorough readings. We have Mice, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. We have Clock, clarifying the Devil. We have Stepping Stones. Bottom of the deck, we have House. We have Magnifying Glass, a Falcon. You want to just look at these. Right, House. Definitely something is happening. I'm seeing a lot of like attraction, desire, and things like that. I don't know what your situation is, but there's like an energy of like someone's house and then someone trying to get more information about it to get a better perspective. Like they're trying to strategize. Also, there's some communication trying to come through as well. I don't know if you're in communication right now, Rebecca. Oh, no, I'm not offended. Well, the problem isn't God itself, if you think about it. The problem is the distortion that humanity, people have put into God. God is just the creator. God doesn't do anything to hurt anything. Please tell me, what are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? What are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? Basically, it's like you give birth to your kids. Like, say you have your children, and then your child goes off and does something naughty, right? And then everybody blames you for giving birth to them. You know, it's not really your fault what your kids did. Please tell me, what are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? Don't worry, God's disappointed in them as well. And God can love them unconditionally and still be disappointed. Clarifying Firefly. I miss you. I'm sorry. Clarifying Elephant. Please respect my boundaries. Clarifying Mice. We have I love our intense conversations. Clarifying Clock. I keep seeing synchronicities about you. Clarifying Stepping Stones. I dream about you a lot. Okay. Yeah, okay, currently cold. Please tell me, what are James' current feelings towards Rebecca? Yeah, God gave us free will, so. Please clarify an issue. I'm sorry. I'm not good enough for you. Please clarify. Please respect my boundaries. I think you're angry with me. Please clarify. I love our intense conversations. I'm sorry, I can't. Please clarify. I keep seeing synchronicities about you. I compare you to others. Please clarify. I dream about you a lot. I'm worried, and I kind of want to do the clarify that I'm sorry, I can't. Please clarify. I'm sorry, I can't. Please clarify. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't talk to you right now. That's what they can't. And it goes with a conversation thing. And on the bottom of the deck, we have, I've been having nightmares about you. I would hurt others for you. You are my guilty pleasure. And there is someone else. Okay, so James' current feelings towards Rebecca. He feels like things are not finished between you. He's definitely still attracted to you, but he feels like he could have missed out on some kind of opportunity because he didn't take any action. He misses you, but he doesn't feel good enough for you. He has guilt, and he feels like he treated you like shit, and he doesn't deserve your attention. And I feel like that he thinks that most likely, you're tired of his shit. Okay, that kind of thing. He does think about you. He reflects about you. He dreams about you. And this makes it difficult for him to walk away from your connection. Okay, also he's been like again, a lot of dreaming. We have like lucid dreaming. He's just like telepathic communication. I can't remember if we checked what kind of connection you have, but I definitely suggest getting a reading. It's in the video description. I talk about it there, but also getting a connection type and soul contract reading. Those are together. They go together. It's like one thing. So a connection type soul contract reading is $22 if you would like to get that with him. Because it does. But he does think that you're angry with him. Like he dreams about you being pissed off at him and tell him to go fuck himself, and that you're being angry with him. And he definitely thinks that. It's like partially kind of going hand in hand. So like he thinks that you think he's a piece of shit and you're pissed off at him because he knows he hasn't been treating you right, and he thinks you're angry, and then he dreams about it because he's like stressing about it. Oh, you did get that. Okay. I can't remember if you did or not. I have a hard time. I suck at remembering. I have too many people I get readings for. I can't remember their personal shit. He's starting to gain clarity on some situations, on making a decision. He's like gaining clarity on what he wants to do, but like what he's deciding currently is that he's like really worried and everything. He likes to talk to you. He wants to talk to you, but he doesn't feel like he could talk to you right now due to his current circumstances. But he still loves talking about you. He's worried about it though. Also, he's continuously seeing synchronicities about you as well. There's definitely like some kind of lesson or something that he's trying to learn in this connection with you. He's always comparing you to this other person. I don't think that he has very good conversations with this person. Otherwise, I don't know why he would be like chasing, like wanting them with you. Um, he's tired of his current situation with the person that he's currently with. The person's been a kind of a bitch to him, and he's feel like he's working really hard on the connection and making progress. And I feel like the more time passes, he sees synchronicities and he starts doubting his current situation and wanting to take action towards you. Currently, he's feeling a renewal of energy, okay, not really wanting the connection to end, or he's not allowing it to transform. There's limitations and restrictions. He could have some kind of like hex or curse or something on him, stopping the way. And that could be what's causing this energy, this worrying energy. I'm hearing it's like some kind of looping, repetitive thoughts. This is kind of what's getting in the way of him moving forward. Okay, that's him. Currently, he's emotionally unfulfilled, disappointed. He keeps repeating karmic lessons of not taking action, which is causing him to want to have more stability in his life. And potentially, I think he sees you as that stability. Yeah. He's making plans to like give you some kind of love offer, but I don't know if he'll actually do it. But because he's with justice, he feels like he wants to be balanced and fair. But it depends on who he thinks he's being balanced and fair with. What's his priority, to be more balanced and fair with you or the person he's been fucking with? But I do think that he wants to get together. He could be wanting to abandon his current shit. He doesn't know 100% what he wants to do on that. I would tell you that. If anybody would like to have a reading or order any other services, you can see what they are in the video description. Okay, so Raziel says, when he scans James's feelings towards Rebecca, his energy feels pulled in two directions. Now, I have not shared this card reading with, like, I haven't told him about it. I think it's raining outside. He hasn't, this is separate from the card reading, is what I'm trying to say. So anyways, his energy feels pulled in two different directions. Attraction and curiosity. There is genuine warmth when he thinks of her. He feels she carries a depth and steadiness that he doesn't find often in others. She brings him a sense of calm and also sparks his mind with curiosity. That's that conversation that he likes to have with you. Also hesitation and guarding. At the same time, he has barriers up. I see fear of vulnerability, almost like he second guesses whether he is ready to open more deeply. His energy shows he is not fully transparent with his own feelings, even to himself. Okay. Currently, his feelings towards her are a mix of interest and emotional pull. He feels comfort and intrigue. Caution, he worries about timing, responsibility, or being able to meet her where she is. Underlying respect, he doesn't dismiss her. In fact, her energy lingers with him longer than he admits. Rebecca should know James's feelings are not indifferent. They are real, but they are wrapped in hesitation and self-protection. He hasn't fully let himself imagine the next step, but she is in his thoughts more often than he lets on. All right. All right, now it is Melanie's turn. She wants to meet her spirit guides. I still have, I don't think that, I still have your date of birth in the queue, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to send it to you. We're going to talk about it, okay? Thank you for reminding me. Rebecca, hopefully your reading was informative and helpful. Probably better off just using smaller decks. I didn't know what I was going to want to use. I could have done this better. I'm sure I sat there for hours trying to figure out what cards I wanted to bring and which ones I'm going to put in boxes. I think the problem is I didn't know what size table I was going to be doing this on. This is my folding table. I have like, this table is cool because it folds in half and the legs go in and it folds in half and it's like a little suitcase. So it takes up barely any space in my car. But I didn't know if I was going to end up using this or I have it like the tables. Okay, there I have, my house is like 2 houses. I have an upstairs and a downstairs. Both of them have their own independent, it's like their own independent house. So it's like they both have kitchens and shit in them. And like their own kitchens. So there's 2 kitchens and everything like that. And they're not connected other than outside the door. They're like 2 different houses, 2 separate houses. But I live on the downstairs part of the house. And down here, upstairs, there's a table. But Sean's using it for his work. And so I got the folding table. He was willing to use the folding table, but I mean, there's like a bunch of places, but it's like bar size, like higher up. So my chair doesn't fit under those tables, so I can't. So I'm stuck using this. But I think our stuff is here. So we got to go get some of it and clear it out. Not sure. I don't know. I thought Sean said it was here, but I don't know. He hasn't been like, oh, let's go get it. I don't know. Either he's like lazy and he's not wanting to like go play with that stuff just yet or what. But I do have my table there. Eventually I get my table here. I don't know if I'm going to take my desk because I don't think I have room for my desk and the table. It depends. I could. I have this like in the house already is this what do you call it? One of those, those writing desks, those antique writing desks. That's what I'm using right now. This antique writing desk. That's what my laptop is currently on. And I have some stuff in it. I don't know if I need the other desk. All right. No, I will not be pulling one card for you. All right. All right. 11 seconds. Okay. No. No, you're fine. Everything's fine. I'm just... All right. Then Anna's after Melanie. We're about to do it. Just explaining some things. What? I put the mouse there. I'm like moving my cursor and then it's like going somewhere else. There. I'm trying to like highlight it and then backspace, but when I go to backspace, it like it like deletes it. All right, let's do Melanie Spirit Guides. 11. Can you tell me of her top 10 most active spirit guides, their names, and what they do to help her? All right, I'm going to do this portion first, then the guidance, okay? Oh, I've seen those. Yeah. I can't, like, first of all, I'm nowhere near IKEA. So I decided to pick your top 10 active guides because here's the thing. We have a lot of guides, okay? So I'm going to try to explain how the guides work. Okay, so say this is you, right? And here, I'll grab a couple of things here. And say at any given time, you'll work with like maybe 3 guides at any given time. Most of the time it's like 3, right? Say like you have 3 guides, right? But you got, so as you need them, then you have these other guides who are out here and they're just chilling. The ones that you're using the most are going to be in right here. Then the other ones are chilling. So say this one, they're not really helping, or they can't help you with what you're currently. They will step back and another one will step in. So we kind of cycle through guides like this. So that's why I asked your top 10. Like currently, I have like I don't even know how many guides. I have so many guides, I lost track of how many guides I freaking have. And I have accumulated more. So, and then on top of that, most of my guides, I've outgrown them and I can't really use them for anything. So most of the time, I'm mostly just working with angels. Also, with the work I'm currently doing, it's got to be with angels. So, all right, let's stick that there. It actually looks nicer now that I did that like that. Okay, so that's why I asked for the most active top 10, because if I just said, tell me about her spirit guides, you're only going to tell me like 3 or 4 that are currently acting out in your current bubble. So I try to use 10 so you can get a little bit of a bigger bubble. You know what I'm saying? All right, they will get guidance from them. All right, I'm going to email this to you as well. All right, let me do the email really quick. I'm just prepping it. Putting it all together. Because basically we end up with like a council. Okay. Yeah, I think it helps to explain. I need a diagram. I need a little whiteboard. Maybe I can put one here and then write on it, and then I can put the camera. I can adjust the camera to look at it. I have this like thing here now. Maybe I could put a little whiteboard up there. Maybe I'll get one from the store somewhere. Then I can like draw a little thing for you guys with dry erase markers or some shit. All right, so all right, Melanie's top 10 active guides. We have Selithra, Selithra, a crystalline feminine presence, helps her open her intuition through dreams and subtle signs, especially repeating numbers and light codes. Okay. Then we have number 2, we have Amaral, which is spelled Amarael, which is an angelic guide who anchors her self-worth. She reminds Melanie that her voice matters, especially in relationships and career struggles. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Then we have Junian. So it's spelled Junien. Earth-rooted spirit connected to herbs and flowers, supports her by balancing her nervous system and guiding her towards natural remedies and grounding practices. Love Bug, if you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description. Please stop spamming my chat, okay? Stop interrupting my reading. Then we have number 4 is Kaelis, which is spelled Kaelis, a warrior type guide. Protects Melanie from psychic drain, cuts unnecessary cords, and strengthens her auric field during spiritual growth surges. Love Bug, you don't have a reading, honey. You haven't ordered a reading. Okay? So go ahead and order a reading if you want one. But there's no point in spamming in the chat. That's not how you get answers, okay? Please stop interrupting people's readings. All right, then we have number 5. We have Ornith, which is spelled Orinth. Appears like a tall figure, cloaked in silver, brings clarity in moments of doubt, nudges her towards truth over illusion, and helps her see hidden motives in others. Then we have number 6 is Yavriel, which is Yavriel, a healer guide whose presence feels like cold water, works on soothing trauma stored in her body, especially heart and sacral memory imprints. Then we have Trina, spelled number 7, which is Trina, Tarinya, a joyful, childlike guide, encourages her to embrace play, music, laughter, and lightness. Melanie can get very heavy, and Trina restores balance. Number 8, we have a peacock spirit. A radiant animal guide brings beauty, pride, and renewal after hardship. Reminds Melanie that she is radiant even when overlooked by others. Number 9, Drennon, which is spelled Drennon, a teacher guide, feels scholarly. Helps her process karmic lessons, patterns, and relationships and inner alchemy. Nudges her to write and document insights. Then we have number 10, we have Aurora, spelled Aurora, a high vibration guide of divine feminine current. Surrounds her in rose gold light, reminding her of unconditional love and easing loneliness on her path. Together they form a balanced council, protectors, healers, teachers, and uplifters, making sure Melanie doesn't tip too far into despair or isolation while she continues her transformation. Can you now give me, for each of those guides, a visual description of them? Okay. All right, so as for visual description of your guides, so for each of Melanie's 10 most active guides, so you can see them more clearly, there's energetic portrayals that they may shift depending on how Melanie perceives them, but these are their dominant faces. Okay, this is what I'm sharing with you. So number 1, Salithra, appears to be a tall woman cloaked in soft white silk with hair that looks like strands of moonlight. Her eyes glow pale blue, and she carries a crystal orb that refracts rainbow light. Number 2, Amiral. Golden luminous wings stretching wide, feathers tipped in rose hues, has a radiant presence like standing before dawn. His armor gleams lightly, but his face is gentle, masculine, yet soft-eyed. Number 3, Junian, an earth guardian with long braided, long dark brown hair and entwined with ivy and small blossoms. His skin is warm bronze, his cloak green and brown like moss. He often holds a satchel of herbs. Number 4, Kalis, a warrior guide cloaked in indigo and silver. His eyes are piercing gray, and he wields a sword of light that crackles with protective fire. His build is strong, his jaw firm, his aura steady. Number 5, Ornith, tall, androgynous being draped in a flowing silver cloak. His face seems partly veiled, only luminous eyes shine through, shifting between violet, the color violet, and white. A crescent moon sigil hovers near his brow. Yavrel appears as a healer robed in aquamarine and white. Their hands glow with soft blue-green light, flowing like water. Hair is long, silvery, and moves as if underwater. Then number 7, Trina, a childlike guide with glowing golden curls and laughing green eyes. She wears simple linen robes and often skips barefoot with ribbons trailing around her float tiny spheres of multicolored light. The peacock spirit, number 8, a majestic peacock with iridescent feathers of emerald, sapphire, and gold, sometimes appears as a regal woman with peacock feathered robes, crown of jeweled eyes, gazed proud and fierce. 9, Drennan, scholarly older man with dark skin, deep lines of wisdom, and kind eyes. He wears layered robes in midnight blue, carries scrolls and a staff etched with runes. His aura hums like turning pages. Number 10, Aurora, a radiant feminine presence draped in flowing rose gold silk with long hair shimmering like copper and gold threads. Her wings span wide in pink and golden hues. Wherever she steps, roses bloom. These forms are not rigid, they are archetypal impressions. Melanie can use to recognize them when they come forward. Please have them give any guidance that they would like to share with her. And for anybody who's wondering what I'm doing a Meet Your Spirit Guides reading. And I'm like preparing the email. Okay. So messages from Melanie's guides. Number 1, Salithra. You doubt the clarity of your visions, but I am here to remind you they are not imagination. They are echoes of truth. Record them faithfully, for what you dismiss are fleeting thoughts, are actually seeds of prophecy. Number 2, Amiral says, do not shrink your light to comfort others. The joy you feel when you allow your radiance to expand is not arrogance. It is medicine. Let yourself shine. Number 3, Junian. Return to the earth often. Place your palms on the soil. Tend to plants. Walk barefoot. The grounding will keep your body aligned with the strength of your spirit. Number 4, Kalis. Your boundaries are holy. Strength is not cruelty. It is clarity. Do not apologize for defending your energy. Each time you do, you teach the world how to treat you. Number 5, Ornith, the moon is your ally. Pay attention to its phases. Align your intentions with its waxing and waning. You will find your efforts flow with less resistance if you move with lunar rhythm. Number 6, Yavriel, you heal not only with your hands, but with your presence. Your calm in chaos, your compassion in pain. These ripple through further than you know. Do not underestimate the healing your aura brings. Okay, then we have number 7, Tarina. Play, Melanie, laugh, sing, dance. You take much of life too seriously, but joy is not frivolous. It is your fuel for your spirit. Return to childlike wonder, and you will find greater strength. Number 8, the peacock spirit. Do not be ashamed of your beauty or magnetism. You carry sacred charisma. Let yourself be seen. Embody dignity and sovereignty, and the right souls will be drawn without effort. Number 9, Drennan. Study is part of your path. Books, teachings, and sacred texts will unlock codes in your spirit. Keep learning, and you will remember more of what you came here to bring. And then number 10, Aurora. Love is your purpose, but not only romantic love. You are meant to awaken a heart space in others to remind them of the rose hidden within. As you soften your own heart, your path clears. Together they all say, you are not alone. We walk beside you, and each synchronicity, each number, each feather, each dream is our whispering, reminding you are on the path. All right. So hopefully that reading was informative and helpful. Now it is Anna's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Anna. Your first question. Anna has too many in-depth readings. You're welcome. And I emailed the transcript of that reading to you. Okay, honey? I'm ready for you, Anna. Make sure you include the first name and your date of birth and whatever information you have from that guy. I'm going to go to Instagram now to get the picture. Maybe. Where's Anna? There. I didn't even say that I even had a freaking... Okay. Well, you tell him outside of your mouth where you're currently at, not through here. You don't have to just talk to him through here. I need some more water. There it is. The rain sounds nicer here. I don't know if you can hear it. Where's Anna? There she goes. Right. Date of birth is Can you like send me a DM of his last name? That might help. Aww. Send me a DM of his last name. And also, Melanie, it helps if you give them permission to intervene in your life. Your consent is pivotal. Because a lot of the things that I can do, some of them can do some of those things. And, but not if you don't give consent. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All my different reading options and services are located there. Oh, here we go. This can help. All right. He's a Taurus. He's positive. All right, and you want to know his feelings. She wants to know what his feelings are towards her. Right. Alright. Let's start off with this one. Alright, mini depth reading. You too, honey. It's nice to meet you, Melanie. Even if you don't get a reading, come by and say hi sometimes. You're welcome. Alright, please tell me, what are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin, please? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? Current feelings towards Annalin. What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? Clarifying the Seven of Swords and the reverse. We have the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Cups. We have the Six of Wands. Clarifying the Five of Swords in the reverse, we have the Hermit. What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? Clarifying the Seven of Cups. We have Strength in the reverse, clarifying the Nine of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords and the Tower reverse came out as well, clarifying the Hermit. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Devil in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles? No, Three of Pentacles. Like that doesn't look like the picture. Okay. Then in the reverse. Is it upright? Reverse? No, upright. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And the Sun in the reverse with the Nine of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. I'm going to take that because it's trying to tell me something. It's still going. The story keeps going on this one, but I'm having an energy. This is more energy than the cards of intimidation. Like he's like, I don't know if he is so much now, but like before when you knew him in the past, he was intimidated by you. And he has some self-worth issues. Like he thought that you were out of his league, basically. I'm picking that up. All right, please tell me, how is Christian currently feeling about Annalin? 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 Clarifying Strength in the reverse. We have Mountains. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have Woman. Clarifying the, what's that, Knight of Swords? Yeah, Knight of Swords with the Tower reversed. We have, wow, shit. He wants to marry your ass already, shit. Has he done anything like that? How long has it been? He's about ready to marry you. Clarifying the Hanged Man. We have Man. Bottom of the deck, we have Tower. On the bottom, we have Clock. We have Celtic Knot, Crow. There's like a bunch of like weird things that are happening in connection to him, which is like kind of been like there's like catalyst energy here. I would definitely, if you can get the rest of his information, definitely a soul contract connection type reading for him. Yeah, I'm sure he will. He did like it. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, please tell me. What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? What are Christian's current feelings towards Annalin? Clarifying Mountain. We have I regret walking away from you. Clarifying Woman. I can't talk to you right now. Clarifying Diamond Ring. You're better than the karmic. Terrifying man. I've never loved anyone this deeply before. Bottom of the deck is I would hurt others for you. I regret what I said to you. I don't want this. I don't know if he said something like that before. I'm hiding my desire for you. And at the end of the day, he's been loving your ass for... This isn't new. He's always loved you. I think he had a crush on you as well. I don't think it's just... I don't think it was just you. Okay, so his current feelings towards you is he's trying to figure out how to tell you everything. Like, he wants to so bad, but there's like a fear of there being like saying too much or doing too much or scaring you away. So he's just trying to act like calm and chill, but at the end of the day, he's like trying to figure out like, you know, how to tell you like everything without overwhelming you and freaking you out. Yeah, boys were often mean to girls when they're younger, when they like them, which is kind of stupid. They do it because they don't want them to know that they're in love with them. Like, I try to tell this to Amber. She used to have a boy that would bully her, and I said, you know, at the end of the day, he probably has a crush on you, and he just sucks at, you know, conveying it. But he was fucking horrible to her. I think it's because also sometimes, you know, some get real bad, but part of it is that they're mad, and also like they're mad. Maybe they don't feel like that they could be with him. Maybe they think that someone else is gonna like him or something. They're gonna give someone else attention instead, or maybe they feel, you know how like sometimes when they're really young, they can, like, you know, like 6-7 years old or something like that. Say like that age, sometimes they can act out if they have a crush on somebody, and if they're, say like they're abused in the household growing up or something like that, like, especially, or even sees abuse, like say maybe sees like them bullying the mom, then they learn to be like that, you know, and then that's what they think is acceptable behavior. So like the boy that would bully Amber probably he was the worst. First of all, he was like considered the worst kid in her class, and like to the point where, you know, like the one that has to be sitting by the teacher because the teacher don't trust this kid with nobody. And so you know, I'm pretty sure he had a crush on her, and then he had very dysfunctional issues with his own family. So yeah. Well, sometimes when it comes to like friend groups and stuff, I feel like that happens because they feel pressure to not like the person, even though they actually do, which is kind of funny in itself as well. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Right. He's feeling really I don't know. There's like an overwhelming feeling. He's like super overwhelmed. He can't talk to you though right now. But it's because he's got limited thoughts and feelings, and he's got the Eight of Swords energy, so he's being limited in some way. He hasn't given up on the situation though. You are a wish fulfillment for him. And he feels like he could be super successful with you. He had the Knight of Swords with the Tower reversed. Okay, you're better than the karmic. So if he had someone, I think he may have like someone else that he talked to, or has someone else in his energetic field. Another love interest. I'm not sure if he's totally into this person, but he thinks you're better than her. And I'm going to be honest with you. The Tower's in the reverse because he thinks he should hold back. But the Knight of Swords says he really just wants to propose to you and try to sweep you up before somebody else before he loses a chance to be with you. So there's a very good chance that he could move very quickly in this connection once he frees up everything. And I'm seeing in the underlying energy, he's trying to do that. He wants to build. Part of it is like mental. He doesn't want to overwhelm you. He doesn't want he doesn't want to scare you away. But really, at the end of the day, this person really wants to just propose and be with you and have you move in and make pancakes. I don't know. What he wants to tell you? He wants to be with you. He wants to marry you. You're the person he's really wanted. He doesn't want to miss out on this connection. Hey, True Blue, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Hopefully you're doing well. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Nice to see you again, by the way. He's trying to recover. Like, I don't know, there's an energy of loss he's going on with. He's never loved anybody as deeply as you. And he's starting to see some things. He's learning a bunch and he's starting to see things in a different perspective. And there's something about you that's bringing him out of, he's been in some problems, this 5 of Swords energy, but you're taking him out of a negative energy. And it's like you're giving him hope. I don't have the star here and stuff, but like I feel like he's getting hope from you that things will get better. All right. And now for what the angels are saying. All right, so tonight I'm working with a lot of angels. I don't know if you heard me say that earlier. Oriel and Kalion are on a little vacation. They're busy. So we're working with a lot of energies, different angels tonight. Okay, so Raziel is the one who did the energetic scan. He's the Archangel of Mysteries. Yeah, it only took 10 plus years. All right, Christian's feelings towards Annalin. There's a strong sense of curiosity and magnetism he feels when he thinks of Anna. He sees her as someone who carries both stability and mystery, qualities that draw him in but also make him hesitant. Attraction and admiration. Christian does feel drawn to her energy. He notices her strength, her grounded nature, and the way that she carries herself. It intrigues him, though he may not always verbalize it. Hesitation and guardedness. Being Taurus, his nature leans towards caution and consistency. He feels interest but is slow to act fully, weighing if it's safe to open his emotions. There's a sense that he wants to be sure before stepping deeper. And that's what I'm saying. And he wants to. Really fucking bad. He probably has some kind of Leo in his chart. Maybe his moon. Also, let's see, trust testing. So part of him is quietly testing the dynamic, seeing if she is reliable, loyal, and steady. He may not even realize he is doing this consciously, but he values trust above all else. Warmth growing. There is genuine affection stirring. When he thinks of her, it brings him a soft comfort, almost like imagining a safe harbor, but he holds back uncertain if she feels the same or if the connection could fit long term. Summary: Christian's feelings leans towards interest, cautious attraction, and budding affection. He respects Anna and feels warmth towards her, but his Taurus nature means he will move slowly, holding back until he feels absolute security in the bond. Well, official magical bike ride. If you would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. But I am going to be ending this live stream soon, so if you do want a reading, you better speak up. So hopefully that reading was informative, helpful. Go ahead and post your second question, Anna. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also, not just readings, but also other services are available down there. I highly suggest checking it out. I think I want to get another deck of cards. Let me go get them. Let me put that there for a minute. What? Hang on a minute. No one's actually asked this question. Ow. Look at my finger. All right. I only have this yet. Don't need yes or no dice, though. getting impressions from the dice. From the extra new dice. Alright. Alright, please tell me who is coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Alright, so we have for signs, we have Cancer, Sagittarius, the number 6, the number 8, the number 5, Sagittarius again. Then we have Capricorn, the number 8 again. So that'd be emphasizing now. August, potentially. Also, Gemini, Leo again, and Taurus. And then also letters O, A, O, Z, T, V, G, I think it's A. Yeah, A and H. And there are those. I don't know how well you can see them. Hopefully you can see them good enough. I used the chocolate frog doohickey there from Universal Studios. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I forgot to put those back in there. Alright, please tell me who is coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August, please? We have short term. So I'm coming in soon. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? We have new love. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? We have karma. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? We have Beauty Queen. Bottom of the deck, we have Ice Queen, Open Relationship, and Charmian, Spiritual Growth, Destiny. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. No, they are not free. In the video description is how you can get a reading. Please tell me who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Who's coming towards Annalin in love until the end of August? Alright, clarifying short term. We have Ten of Cups reversed, clarifying new love. We have the Nine of Cups, clarifying karma. We We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Clarifying Beauty Queen. We have the Five of Swords. Who's coming towards Annalin from now until the end of August? Clarifying the Ten of Cups and the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. We have Temperance. Clarifying the Knight of Cups and the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Five of Swords. We have the Chariot and the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. Hanged Man reversed. Two of Wands. So it's like emphasizing overwhelm and a decision that's needing to be made. But because of the overwhelm and the decision, there's delay. Okay. All right. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All the different readings and options, services I have available, it talks about them in the video description. All right, please tell me who's coming towards Annalin from now in love from now until the end of August. Okay. Let's try again. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We have Broom. Clarifying Temperance. We have Woman. Clarifying the Ace of Cups and the reverse. We have Moose. Clarifying the Chariot reversed. We have Stallion. Who's coming towards Annalin in love from now until the end of August? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Clarifying Broom. We have Dolphins. Clarifying Woman. We have Heart. Clarifying Moose. Snowflake. Clarifying Stallion. We have Island. Bottom of the deck is Trophy. Her trophy wife. Bear. Tower. Clock. Tower. Church. Clock. I'm hearing one of your guides telling you to know your self-value and your self-worth. Remember your self-value, self-worth. And not to compromise. Not to settle in what you want. All right. I don't know. I just heard that randomly. All right. So short term. So coming in soon. We have some offer. You're going to be getting communication. It may not be one that you want. It may not be an offer you really want. Is what they're saying. You got new love coming towards you. You have, I feel like you could get, with the Nine of Cups, that there's some wish fulfillment. The angels are trying to pour this person in. It's not telling me what their sign is. All right. What is the new love? Can you get a card for the new love, please? Who is this? The Devil. What is the new love person's sign? Nine of Wands. So I am getting Sagittarius energy. So again, there's multiple Sagittarius energies coming through. But I'm seeing like some kind of obsession forming potentially with this person and some kind of bond. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Trying to let me think about this karma. I'm hearing karma is talking about a lesson before leveling up. And they're saying that you need to stand in your power and be more independent and chill. This is going to help you attract the proper relationship and pick the right person, apparently. Because I'm seeing multiple options coming in. Now, again, I can see why they're giving you this guidance. So they're talking about, they're saying that there's going to be stalls, like stalling, not just in general, and delays. If there's lessons that, like, say if this person's not meant for you, there's going to be things that are going to slow down. They're like trying to protect you from this person, basically, your guides are. And and that could be a good indicator, but they're saying that this is the wrong, that would be the wrong person for you. But what they're trying to say is that you could end up growing strong emotions towards a person due to, like, maybe feeling isolated or lonely or things like that. And so they're wanting you to keep that in mind and not allow that to push you to get involved in a relationship that maybe isn't for your highest good because of that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the super chat. If you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. I do not accept super chat for readings, and my readings are definitely not $1. All right. Let's see what the angels are saying. They decided to throw guidance in with your reading. I think they're concerned about you making the correct choice because you're going through some testing period. All right, so Raziel is saying shifts in energy. The stagnant or unclear energies around her heart space are loosening. She's been holding on to uncertainty, whether someone is serious or only halfway in, and that fog is starting to lift. This month carries a clarity wave for her, so truth will be easier to see. Romantic prospects, there is a Taurus energy, Christian, that continues to hover in her field. He feels interested but hesitant, cautious with his emotions, almost like he's watching her response before deciding how much to give. Another energy shows up mid to late August, someone whose vibe feels more open and communicative. This person may cross her path socially or through casual connections. Their energy feels lighter, more spontaneous, and could contrast with Christian's slower approach. That's that Sagittarius energy showing up. So guidance for you is she's being asked to keep her standards strong. Okay, that's the same thing what I just said. The universe is testing. There, I just said that too. I didn't even like, that was separate. I'm telling you this is separate from what the cards, what I was doing when I was with the cards. The universe is testing whether she'll accept half effort or wait for consistent devotion. Journaling her needs and reading them back can help her hold her line when charm or attraction tries to sway her. August is less about rushing into commitment and more about allowing authentic intentions to reveal themselves. The outcome for August, by the end of the month, Annalin will feel emotionally clearer. She may not have fully settled a fully settled relationship yet, but she will know who she is, who is truly capable of showing up. Expect at least one important heart-to-heart conversation before the month ends. So hopefully that has been informative and helpful. There's no one after Anna. So if anybody would like to have a reading, you have to send in your money right now. I am about to end the live stream, so if you're going to order, speak up and say something quickly before sending in your money. Hey Chris, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Same for you, Jessica. You're welcome, Anna. Love is starting to perk up for you. Oh, where are you going there? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.